My wife claims she doesn't have PMS, but I don't know. I think a sleeper hold on a 5-year-old who won't finish his piece is a little excessive, don't you? I think there's a problem. But because I'm a nice guy, here's what I do. You know what I do when my wife's, it's that time of the month, you know what I do? I sit in a really bad chair and I drink a lot of beer. Yeah, so that way my back hurts and I feel bloated too. And that's the kind of guy I am. Thank you. You guys have been great. Thank you. All right. Thank you. This next guy coming up, he's from Seattle. He's a local impressionist. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Erik Allan. Thank you.
Keep rootering. Keep it going. Good job. Yes, I'm a local impressionist. I'd like to do some voices for you. Cartoons are my favorite. I like to watch a lot of these cartoons. Any Popeye fans here tonight? Yeah. I love Popeye. You gotta love a guy who can walk around telling women, "Well, blow me down," and actually get away with it, don't you? My favorite part's the way Popeye's always walking around mumbling to himself.
Bluetooth, look up again, let's go over there. Where's my spirit? I can't find it anywhere. I'm so confused. Can't remember anything.
Kind of reminds you of Dan Quayle, doesn't it? Yeah. You remember olive oil? This, ladies and gentlemen, is olive oil. She could be the poster child for anorexia nervosa, couldn't she? This never stopped Popeye from trying to get romantic, though.
Oh, Olive, make Princess. Your lips are like cherries. Too bad your hymen isn't.
Yeah. When I watch these cartoons, I like to think, how can I make them more perverted and demented? Like maybe throwing a twist of drug abuse.
Oh, Popeye, I will gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. However, a line of that fine Peruvian cocaine would certainly satisfy my hunger cravings.
Wait a minute, Whippy. Oh, can't you season me in Bluetooth freebasing?
How about, you remember Jinx the Cat? Old cartoons, remember this guy?
Like I hate your meat-sized to pieces.
Remember him? Didn't Jinx sound like he was stoned all the time?
Like I told you guys to stay out of my stash pile. And you knocked over my bong. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm going to take this here broom and we're going to play Bumblebee Bee.
So like, start bumping. You remember that Bumblebee Bee episode? That was the best one. My Ellen cartoons, they're my favorite. You know, parents are awfully upset these days about the commercialism that's surrounding kids' programming. And this is ridiculous. I mean, last time I tuned into the Smurfs, they weren't endorsing assault rifles, if I'm not mistaken. They don't endorse these things. You know, I think parents might really have a legitimate bitch if someone like the great suspense director, Alfred Hitchcock, were doing commercials during Saturday morning cartoons.
Good morning, boys and girls. Look what I have here. It's a genuine Dr. Frankenstein deluxe torture chamber kit. With this kit you get 10 razor-sharp knives, 3 hanging nooses, an extremely high-voltage electric chair, a miniature gas chamber, and a vat of boiling oil. Act now and you will receive at no extra charge this limited edition Jeffrey Dahmer buzzsaw. Just think, children, with this kit you can become the only kid on your block.
It took a few of you just a little bit longer to get that one in. Well, I'd like for you to use your imagination now. Jack Nicholson and Dr. Ruth on a date at a pornographic movie theater. So, Dr. Ruth, it really surprises me never been to an X-rated movie before. Why, half the things you say on your program are much more exciting than these X-rated flicks.
Oh, Jack, you know how explicitly I talk, right? I only want for you to be able to look at your penis and say, "Hello, you look incredible."
Dr. Ruth, you turn me on so goddamn much when you talk like that. Now here's a couple of good seats right here.
Hey, hurry up and sit down, you two.
My favorite part is coming! Jesus Christ, let's get out of range for crying out loud. Well, look at this. Popcorn seems to have sprung a leak. I know how to solve this problem. I'll just set it here on my lap. You go ahead and help yourself, Dr. Ruth.
Oh, Jack, you are so intelligent and hospitable.
Dr. Ruth, I just love the way you butter me up. But don't forget about our deal. I agreed to pay the extra 25 cents for the larger size. And you agreed to eat every goddamn thing in the box. Well, that's about all the time I've got. Thank you very much. I'm Erik Allan.
Allan, big hand, Erik. This next guy coming up is from San Diego. He's soon to be seen on MTV. Mr. Jay Reisman, big hand.